Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. We are doing something a bit different. So, hi, you can see me. Here I am, hello, wearing my new cozy hat. So today I actually wanted to talk about the upcoming Zelda movie that we just heard about that is coming out. Because big Zelda fan. I've played a few of the Zelda games, not all of them, but I have some thoughts and opinions on the upcoming movie. So first things first, we are just going to jump over to the development of a live-action film at The Legend of Zelda to start. The film will be produced by Shigeru Miyamoto, representative director and fellow of Nintendo and avid Arad, chairman of Arad Productions Inc., has produced many mega hit films. The film will be produced by Nintendo and Arad Productions Inc. and directed by Wes Ball. The film will be co-financed by Nintendo and Sony Pictures Entertainment Inc. More than 50% financed by Nintendo. The theatrical distribution of the film will be done worldwide by Sony Pictures Entertainment. So, my thoughts on this is I am definitely very excited to be getting a Zelda movie. But it's a difficult series to do because we have so many games in this series and so many timelines. So it's interesting to see, are we going to have one of choosing one of the timelines, or will this potentially be a series of movies like what they did with Harry Potter, where there was 8 movies? Will they be doing something like that? Which, considering how the Mario Bros movie went and how that was a lot condensed into one, I feel like that is going to be the approach. I don't think they would be doing a trilogy or quadrilogy or, any more than that. I wonder if maybe it will be a new timeline, or maybe a condensation of all the timelines, or whether or not they're just going to ignore the timelines altogether and it's its own standalone thing. The biggest thing for me, and I think this is the biggest thing for a lot of people, is Link. Link doesn't talk in the games, apart from those games we don't talk about where Link does talk. But the biggest thing for me is I love the Zelda series. I'm excited for this movie, and I will be watching the movie and trying to keep my opinions placid and try to go in with an open mind. I feel like I feel like they are going to have Link talk. I feel like, because with a movie or a TV show, realistically, they're probably going to have someone quite big potentially play Link. I know I saw a couple of pictures of people made Tom Holland look like Link. And actually, I think he'd be quite a good fit. I think he looks quite good as the character. So that's a potential. Realistically, Nintendo are probably not going to have a big movie from a big series and have the main character not talk for the duration of the movie. In my personal opinion, I don't think he should talk because, as people who've grown up and played the games, we know Link doesn't talk. It's so that you can, you are Link essentially when you play. And so with a lot of games, you don't have, your main character doesn't talk, the character you play as doesn't talk, whereas other characters do, and it makes it more immersive because it means that you can put yourself in the place of that character. And especially with Link, where he's a very fluid character, so it's easy enough to put yourself into the position of, I'm playing, this is me. I feel like for me, the best option, and I know they won't do this, but this is what I would like, is have Link talk with sign language. So have him maybe mute. I mean, in the games he makes noises, but maybe sign language, because then you could do subtitles so people could know what he's saying. And it'd be good representation of sign language. I don't think they would do that honestly, and I don't know if anyone would want that. So I think he's going to talk. The next thing for me then is, I think if it was done in the way that Peter Jackson did The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, would be a really good way of doing it, because like Link going on an adventure and battling enemies, going through hardships, and then defeating Ganon at the end of the movie. that would be how I'd want it done. Again, I'm just a random person on the internet. My opinion means zilch, but that is just how I would like to see it. Is like The Hobbit, like The Lord of the Rings, where it's we're going on an adventure, Link's on an adventure, got to save Zelda. But with how they did Mario, and I'm going to say this, I love Nintendo. I'm not throwing any shade anywhere, and I really, really like the Mario movie. I wasn't sure I was going to like it when I saw the trailer. I went a bit sort of, I don't know if I'm going to like this, but I really did like it. And I see it as a standalone from the games. And the problem is, I mean, I'm sure people have a lot of opinions on things they want to see in any movie based on games. The problem is when a game movie is made, they are producing it for the world, so for everyone, and so it is done with the point of view of this is for everyone. And again, it might be all ages thing like the Mario movie was. So they um, try to make it for everyone rather than just for the gamers. So that then makes it tricky because at the end of the day, no one's going to be happy no matter what you do with anything, movie, TV, books. No one's going to be happy. You're not going to make everyone happy. So they just do what they think is best. And so with that, I think Link is going to talk. And I know that is going to annoy a lot of people. But from a movie standpoint, for the masses, it makes the most sense because it just means ease of access. Because not many people want to read subtitles. And as I said, I'd like to see him with sign language. I don't think they would do that. I don't know on my hand how many movies there are that focus with just sign language, unless they are specifically aimed at people who have hearing difficulties. Please, if I'm wrong on that, please don't. I don't know have the knowledge of this. Honestly, I don't. This is a very different video for me to do. I just wanted to give out my opinion on this, and like I said, I'm just a random person on the internet. My opinion means absolutely nothing. But the other thing as well is in the games, no one is human, really. Link's Hylian. But if they decide to have like the champions in it, what are they going to look like? Are they going to do a humanoid version that maybe has a bit of colour to them, or are they going to go the way of Marvel where CG they actually look like the characters? And then again with that, voice acting. Realistically, when they make movies, they very, very rarely would they have the voice actor play that character, which I always think is a shame because so say we had like Mario, had we have had all the Mario voice actors, like Mario's voice actor, if he'd done voice Mario, I think that would have worked really well. But again, they took a big name at the time, and that's no issue to Chris Pratt. I think he did really well, honestly. But I think with this kind of movie, they're going to take big names. They're not necessarily going to take voice actors because realistically, how many people know voice actors unless they're big names? I mean, obviously, like Kratos, a lot of people now know because he's done a lot and he's a lot more shown online. But so I think as well you're going to have that if they do decide to do like the champions in it, Zelda, she probably won't be the voice actress who did her. It's just another layer of trickiness to make a live action. I do agree with what I was reading online. I was reading a few people's opinions and I saw someone say this would have been really cool had it have been done in an anime like Studio Ghibli style. And I definitely agree with that because I know there's a few fan animations on YouTube and I've seen some of them. And there are a couple of live action ones that look really, really good. I really love that CGI Majora's Mask one. And there's a Link and Zelda one where the people who dressed up as them cosplay, they just look amazing. They should be asked to do it. But I definitely think that we're going to have to take a pinch of salt. We're not going to get the perfect movie for our fan base. I don't think that means it's going to be a bad movie. I just think that we are going to have to be quite open-minded with what is shown on screen. Again, as I said, an animated movie, it would have been easier because it's animated, they can make them look exactly like the characters in the game. But the fact that I really, really like the Mario movie, I think that was done very well. And again, it's Nintendo doing it, it's their product that is being adapted by them. It gives me a bit more hope. You know, they are going to be like, right, we have to make sure this is good. You know, because at the end of the day, games like Zelda, they're such a big franchise, especially to Nintendo. They are a big series. I think you mentioned Zelda, and a lot of people know what you're talking about. So I am optimistic that they know they need to keep as close as possible. Um, that's my hope anyway. But I would absolutely love to know what you guys think of this. I hope this was an okay video. This is a bit of a different video for me to do. Sometimes it's a bit difficult for me to accent what I'm trying to say. I'm not very good at that, but I just really wanted to give out my opinion because obviously this is a very big deal for me and a lot of people, and especially, you know, playing since Breath of the Wild came out and now Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild is one of my absolute favourite games, and I would say it's one of my top games that I could go back to all the time, ever. So I am optimistic for how this goes. It'll be interesting when they start releasing more information. It'll be interesting to see what comes out, who maybe they're going to have in it. So I'm going to keep an eye, and maybe do another video talking about this when there's more knowledge. If you guys would like another video, or if you'd like to see more videos like this, I'm happy to give them a go. Try and get used to talking to the camera. I would absolutely love to know what you guys' opinion is on, you know, this upcoming movie. What do you think? Are you going to watch it? Are you excited? Are you pessimistic about it? I would absolutely love to know. A bit of a different video for today, but I really hope you all enjoy your weekend, and I hope you're having a lovely one. And yeah, this was fun to get off my chest and talk about. And if you've enjoyed, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I know we all say it, but it really does help the channel and it means so, so much to me. And thank you everyone who's been following me. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Yes, and enjoy the rest of the day. So